Hello everyone. I was asked to create a tutorial for how to navigate Discovery Education for our fourth graders. I know it's not the most user-friendly platform, but this is where our social studies and science curriculum will be for the year. And if students would like to explore it, they're more than welcome. So I'm going to show you a little bit how to get through this website. So when students log into their Chromebook, they will go to discoveryeducation.com. This is also listed for them in their student page. But when they get here, they're going to click the blue login button. So when they click that login button, it's already signed in as someone, but a lot of times if you scroll down to the bottom, it'll give you the sign-in information. And from there, they only have to click the sign in with Google button. They do not need to type in their credentials again. So once they are signed in, this will be what their home page looks like. It'll say welcome and the student's name. Any upcoming assignments that they have will be posted here at the top of the web page. You can see there are no assignments. I personally do not assign that many things on Discovery Ed. I usually will assign through Google Classroom. The only time students may see something assigned here is for me to make a resource easier to find for them. It's usually not an assignment that needs to be turned in. From here, students can scroll down the page, and from here you'll see My Resources. Here is where there's science. It's called a tech book since it's all technology based and not an actual textbook. But you will see both programs for science and for social studies. So I'm going to click the science tech book to show you how to navigate through science, and then I will go back and walk through the social studies textbook. So when we open the science textbook, you want to make sure that the program or the course says Grade 4 Arizona. We do have access to all of these lovely courses, but the one that we use for our standards is Grade 4 Arizona. So once that is selected, which it should be defaulted for them, but just in case, you will see all of our chapters here. And within each of those chapters or units are the different concepts. So for example, our first unit in science for the year is Unit 4, which is plants and animals. And the first concept that we are discussing in class is growth and development. So you're able to go in and click that concept, and it will show you all of the information. Now, I put all of this information into a Nearpod for students to follow along during our live classes. But from here, this is also the activities that were created for students' independent work for the day of that lesson. So we were able to discuss the text here, and students were able to watch the video clips in the Nearpod. Those are still accessible to students, and it's kind of more user-friendly and all in one place instead of kind of being text here broken up by a video, more text. It's just a little bit more friendly in the Nearpod that I created, but students are more than welcome to explore this. So this was what we did in our first lesson, and we'll be working through the Explore tab next. But we usually don't complete this all in one day, and we don't use all the resources for every concept. So this is just a way to navigate through that. To return home, you just click the Discovery Education logo, or you may come over here to the waffle button that says More, and this will show you how to get there. So you can either scroll down to the textbook on the bottom, or click the waffle and click Social Studies. Now, Social Studies is going to be even less user-friendly than the science textbook, as we will use more than one of these courses throughout the year. Our first unit that we are discussing, you will want to go to the World History, Prehistory to Present course. From here, we are in Unit 15, so I'm going to scroll down to Chapter 15, which is Early Americans, and we are in Concept 15.1, Early North American Cultures and the Maya. So you can view that chapter by clicking on it. Today, students and I discussed these three images and how they are different types of dwellings, but they're all from different regions. Students answered these three questions, and then we discussed the physical geography shape. How did physical geography shape the early societies of Americas? So that's our essential question we will be trying to answer as we go through this entire chapter. You'll notice that both science and social studies go through the 5E format. And again, here is the text. Now, again, Discovery Education likes to break up the text with different activities and images. So to make that more user-friendly, I always take the text, paste it into a document, and turn it into a PDF form so that students have all of the information in one place. And that is basically how to navigate. Again, from here, I could go back to science, or I could go to the home page by clicking Go to My DE. And that's how to get around Discovery Education. I hope this helped clear up some of those questions and gave it a little bit more direction on how to get through this website.